new year. So first of all, let me just say Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're enjoying yourself in the midst of everything else around the world, including your own personal life. Like, I hope you're still smiling, because that's exactly what I'm trying to do here. Okay, if you're new to my channel, welcome. What's up, what's up, what's up? If you need time to subscribe, we shall wait for you to subscribe. Today's video is going to be super random. I did my eyebrows, day look, makeup look, because I have an appointment with my chest coach. I also don't want to look like, you know, I'm going to some nightclub all up in my face, and she'll just look at me like, girl, are you okay? So the first thing I'm using is my primer, and it is by NYX. It's called Angel Veil. And I also have my full coverage concealer, and this is by NYX. It's the orange one. Put my concealer under my eyes, and then add my primer, then my foundation. So three different things, three different tones to just kind of color match. I think this is the perfect tone for me, but it's a little too warm. So I'm just going to mix everything up. So I'm going to go ahead and use this NYX palette. I'm kicking back and I'm riding. So right now I'm just using a little bit of the Revlon Color Stay, and I'm just adding it under my eyes as a highlighter. This is my winter foundation, by the way. And look at the major difference. And if you ask me what kind of music do I love to listen to, I love to listen to everything with an African fusion to it. So that would be including the diaspora, you know, just seeing all the different creativity of black people around the world that just love our music. And besides that, I also like dubstep, just listening to trance beats, just no voices, nothing, just listening to beats, and that's it. Or hip-hop, the beats are just always on point. So I'm using the color Dark by MAC, and it is the mineralized skin finish.
My face is all plumped and ready. I'm going to go ahead and just highlight my nose, highlight a little bit of this cutest bow, and just, you know, a little bit of my forehead. And I need to do my hair. My hair looks a mess. I still need to do a deep condition. Don't mind me. This is what my hair looks like. A serious mess, but please forgive me. Not today. If you're dealing with anything that is an autoimmunity issue, you probably know the seriousness of swelling and joint aches and all of that, because you probably have heard of lupus, you've heard of rheumatoid arthritis, sjorgen syndrome. There's just so many different kinds that kind of fall under the same umbrella of pretty much immunity attack type of thing. So I have a lot to share on that aspect. In the beginning, I wasn't really sure what I was doing, and plus I was trying to wean myself off of certain pharmaceuticals. Girl, okay, let's just put it this way. It would be such a long video to film that I have to kind of draft everything down, jot everything
on paper and then do the video. But to cut it short, I pretty much got myself out of it with using natural supplements, plant-based diet with a little bit of seafood. It was an adjustment. It was a mental adjustment that I had to do just to be able to say, okay, this is what we're just going to use. It's working. It's been working. Incorporated with plant-based diet. Let's just do this. And that's exactly what I did. And I don't regret it one bit, really. So now I'm just going to go ahead with Jezebel, and I'm just going to add a little bit of this Jezebel to my crease and blend it out.
Oh baby, hey, 30 billion for the account.
So I'm going to be using Revlon. I don't even know Revlon what. I just bought this Revlon Ultra HD liquid lip gloss, and I got the Sapphire Rose. The Sapphire Rose is so light. I know that, you know, the older we get, we all struggling with something, you know, and I just thought it would be so inspiring to share how I am staying fit and just doing what I have to do to stay healthy.
Hey papi, tu amor comes naturally. When I wine and go down and I touching the floor, es tuyo daddy. Dale lento.
With all these pains and stuff, you know? In my mind, I really feel like it's just different things that I have to do in order for me to stay away from pharmaceuticals. For my doctor, she may look at it and go, oh, you are in remission. And I'm sitting there like, okay, but I know what I'm doing to stay this way though. So it's not like a magic trick.
Why you gonna do like that? Why you gonna keep that thing from me?
So I'm just putting a little bit of the lip gloss, and I will fix that in a minute. I just wanted to set in. Now I'm going to go back with this Jezebel again. So anyway, tell me your stories. If you've healed yourself the natural route, or you have been doing things to yourself that has worked. I mean, what is it? What have you been doing for yourself? So I'm still using the same palette again. It's called the Contours All. So I'm going to use this e.l.f. blush. This is an e.l.f. blush, and I'm going to use this one right here. And I'm not really sure what the name is, but this is the one that I'm going for. So I'm going to use this one just to add onto my contour. And as you can see, I have not contoured my nose. I pretty much just highlighted a little bit. Sometimes I like to do that during the day so that it doesn't look too much, because sometimes when I contour my nose, it just looks like so okay. I love a pan like this, like a liner like this. I love. What? You actually went out of focus? Like, I'm fleeky. Why would you do that? I'm going to be using this NYX Epic Ink Liner. So I'm just going to go ahead and highlight my beauty spots, my natural beauty spots. And then I'm going to add a little bit of liner under my eyes. Jeannie Aiko's new album, Trip. It has been played so many times in this house. It's just crazy. Like, I'm either listening to it or I am having a moment where I'm just like, let's listen to Balance. I think it's called New Balance. The song Trip itself, she has Mali music on there, on the actual song Trip. So good.
You're my salvage, you're my balance. Ooh, so no, someone to love, someone to understand. Most of us are hurting, most of us are searching.
You and me and we making arrangements.
Only drug is all is a treat. And on the way, keep the rhythm. And the good be having me stuck. You know just how to keep me up. You know it, better believe it, better believe it.
Mascara. And I'm going to be using Maybelline. I'm so comfortable with my natural lashes compared to anything else. But look at this one that's sticking up. That's the issue. And that's the reason why people go for extensions, right? Just to avoid having to have uneven eyelashes. But I like them like that though. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Aunt Jackie's gel. It's a flexi gel, and I'm going to use a toothbrush specifically dedicated to my edges. So I let my mascara dry. Now I can go ahead and spray my face. And I will be using, I'll be using NYX again. And this is the Dewy finish. While that is drying, I'm just going to go ahead and get my hair together.
Work it, work it, work it, don't hurt it. I twerk it, I jerk it, you like when I work it, work it, work it, work it, don't hurt it. I twerk it, I jerk it, you like when. Dame papi, tu amor comes naturally.
My hair can't even fit in the screen. Oh, I just love the fact that it's growing back. If you haven't been paying attention, I actually colored my hair and I'm cutting it. I'm actually cutting it off with time instead of like dyeing it again or whatever. So my hair is just growing, it's looking big, it's covering the whole background. Oh, you do know that that is a dresser, right? So okay, so that's it guys. This is me after getting myself together. Okay.
I jerk in, you like when. Dame papi, tu amor comes naturally. When I wine and go down and